SEC play to OVC play, were you kind of maybe expecting that kind of a game to happen a little earlier than what happened?
Well, actually, during the transition, I was just trying to get back in shape and get my play back to where I wanted to play. Coach is pushing me and trying to get me back in shape. And I think this past weekend, I'm starting to feel a little better, as you can see, with my performance, and trying to keep it rolling.
Tell me about your success this past weekend against the EIU.
It was really a big game, especially for Coach. It's our first time winning there. So, we went in and wanted to help Coach get that win for the first time and, just come out and play hard. We needed to win in a conference, so, it was a big game and just, excited and ready to go play.
Can you sort of go back to the summer, just go from from the time from June when you left Knoxville to the time that you came here, to sort of go through that process of how you got to Mark?
It was a long process. It was, you had to be real patient, waiting on a lot of other people to move before I could, and really just wait on opportunity. And Coach Simpson, he actually gave me one, and I was really glad to have it, and I took it, an opportunity to play football. So I really thank him for that. Just try to capitalize from it.
Can you talk a little bit about the transition being difficult? Has that just been, has the main thing just been trying to get back into shape, get back to that optimal playing condition?
Yeah, I think that's most of the transition, just trying to get back to where I want to be and know I can be, and still have more work after that to do. So, it's just getting in sync and rolling.
As a player playing in both FBS and FCS, what's the main difference between the two of them?
I mean, as you know, it's a big difference, but being in a program is nothing different. We're still a family. You still got goals, and you still want to go out and win every Saturday, no matter where you at or who you playing in front of. So that's really, it's a big difference, but at the same time, it's just football. So.
2 teams, 3 coaches in 3 years. In your college career, how's it been trying to play through all that?
I mean, like I said, when you first get to college, you don't understand how much of a business it is until you really get there, and you realize that it's a business at the same time. But coaches come and they go, so you try to stick with it, and the coach you get, you try to ride with him, and he's gonna stick with you, and y'all try to get the goal accomplished together.
What do you think about the current coaching staff right now?
I love it. I'm glad to be playing for them. I'm glad they gave me an opportunity to come play for them. And I love the energy they have.
Montori, did you know anybody here at UT Martin on the staff before you got here?
Coach Higgins, he's actually from my hometown. He actually coached at Riverdale, one of the rival schools. But real nice guy, close friend, and he always looked out when I needed help. So, he was a guy that I could, talk to. And it's kind of neat that now I'm playing for him, so it's kind of cool.
He actually coached you at Riverdale?
No, I played at Siegel actually, so
okay.
He coached against me.
Coached against you?
Yeah, so we battled a little bit, but at the same time we're from the same area, so we work together.
Okay.
Sticking together.
Yeah, we're sticking together.
Did UTM recruit you before you got the office or not?
Yeah, a little bit. They did a little bit, but I think once I got to Tennessee, a lot of the teams stopped recruiting me so much. Yeah.
Talk about talk about rolling on and keeping it going. Talk a little bit about the Southeast Missouri game coming up and what kind of thing. You probably haven't seen much of them on film yet. But.
Well, I actually seen a little bit on film. I mean, he liked to run a little option a little bit. Just our goal is to come out and just keep it rolling. We got a good away win. Time to win one for the seniors this weekend. So try to close the season up at home good and keep it rolling.
What does the team have to do to win at home the last game of the season?
I think when we play with good energy, we play the best. Just so keep our energy high and play fast. I think we'll be all right.
know you're obviously you're UTM now, but your former team's going through some bad times right now. How big of a help do you think you could be if you were still there?
I'm not even there, so I mean, I couldn't be any help to them. You know, I'm a UTM, like you said now, and teammates I got across the street. You know, so that's all I'm really focusing on. How our season going is what I'm really main focus.
The fast pace of your offense, getting it off the field pretty quickly, the scores, and that. How does that affect defensive preparation and your time on the bench, resting, and ready for the next series?
I mean, every defense wants to have a little breather, but as Coach Pollard tells us all the time, you gotta love it. I mean, you gotta want to be on the field. You gotta want to make plays. So really, you can't get down on that because you might, get the team down. So you gotta take it and make it a positive impact.
Do y'all go against the offensive practice?
All right.
Okay, so just making sure. I've heard guys that don't put their ones against each other. How does that help you how did that help you in the transition and conditioning and everything?
That's the main reason you do it, to go against someone to get that fast pace, so you go against someone that's up to the same level as you. So I mean, it helps a lot. I mean, if you ask the coach, he'll say the same thing. It's always good to have a good competition in practice and push each other, or you need this, or you got to do this. Different situations in the game that you might need to put your team in to make them better in the game.
You got several awards this week for your performance against Eastern Illinois. What's been your most rewarding experience since coming to UT Martin?
Getting back on track, I ain't been playing good at all. If it was to ask me, this is my first game. I think I just feeling good. So it feels good just to be back, making plays and getting back rolling.
Was there anything different that you did last week in preparation, or was it just going to happen eventually?
I think it was coming. Like I said, just getting in shape, and I was a little behind in conditioning, so it's really I got to play and catch up a little bit. So it's all coming together. Coaches starting to get the playbook down and stuff like that. And it's just all coming together.
Any preference to where you play on that D line? Like the nose guard spot better than maybe the DE? Or?
Actually, I haven't had a chance to get at the defensive end position. I beg coach about it, but I don't got no problem playing the nose tackle, But y'all should ask coach that question when you get up here. I don't know what that was about.
Has there been any major surprises that maybe you weren't expecting from FCS football and OVC football?
Not too much. It's not really too much that I, different expect. Really, what I didn't expect was the guys, coming from a big university or our standard of players or whatever, coming here. These guys don't know that they can play there too, and that surprised me that there's a lot of athletes everywhere. The same, potential, just you get the opportunity. So that really surprised me.
You played against this offense last year for a game, and got to bring down McNair a few times and stuff like that. Was there any talk about that when you first got on campus?
Oh yeah, the guy gave me a hard time. I gave them a hard time because I was on the winning end. But now with them, so. It's just, we go at it all the time about it, but, that's in the past, and now we're together, working together, and trying to get the same goal.
Let me step away from football for a minute, but of course coming from a huge campus, this is a much smaller campus. How's school going?
It's going better. Classes are smaller, so you can get a little bit more help, and you got to really going to classes, a lot more pushing because you ain't got a big class no more. You ain't got 100 students in the class, so you're more motivated to go to class when you only got like 25 to 30 students in the classroom. So I think that's helping me, and just getting help. It's a smaller campus, coach. You can get help from here, get help from there. So it's working out better.
Is that helping you out academically?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. sociology.
Okay, anything else?
I'm good. Yep.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.